Hello guys, it's Striker man. Welcome back to another post-match reaction, man. So finally, man, the Copa America 2019 has finally begun, man. All the hype, all the anticipation, all the man. We've been wanting this forever, man. We've been living and hoping it starts sooner, man. But it has officially started, and Brazil, man, the host nation, man, started off big. Hosted the game in front of like 46,000 people, man, fans and spectators, man, and they were able to win this one 3-0, man. No Neymar for the tournament, but Coutinho, man, Felipe Coutinho, stepping up big, man, scored 2 goals, a penalty and a header, and Everton, man, pretty much tap it off in the 85th minute, man, to wrap it up for Brazil, man. 3-0 win for Brazil, man. Brazil looked like the better team overall, man. Dominated in possession, dominated with chances and shots in total, shots on target. It was like the better team overall, man. And it seems like Bolivia came into the game trying to defend, bro, because like Brazil was just going down the flank just without ease, man. No challenge really on the flank, bro. Just running down them without ease, man. All the play I think played very well for Brazil in general, man. Coutinho, man, after match, of course, with those 2 goals, that penalty and a header to give Brazil that 2-0 lead in the second half. The only players that I don't think did very, I think everybody did well. Everybody did well, man. There's not a player I think was average. You could say Allison, but Allison didn't really have to do too much, man, because I mean, it was not like a lot of shots towards his goal. He didn't have to come up with any too many saves. It was just like 1 shot on target by Bolivia, man. So he has an easy night, man. So Brazil looking good so far. I know it's Bolivia, and I want to see them play some tougher teams, man. So I think Brazil going to top their group, man. They're definitely going to top their group, and hopefully they could go on and win it, man. But comfortable win for them, man. Everybody played very well, in my opinion. Definitely did not miss Neymar today, man. I think Neres and Alves, man. I think those are the guys. If I could single out 2 guys, I think they need to improve on those 2 guys, man. I don't think they had a good game in general. Davis, man, David Davis, man, you get an opportunity, man. You got to take the best of this opportunity, because you never know when it's going to come again. You never know what he's going to have next year, man. So you have to take the best of opportunity, man. You started in this game, man. There's other guys that could be starting over you, but you were able to start in this game, man. So I think you should have done better. Eventually got substituted off, and who came on for him? I believe Everton, man. Everton came on for Neres, and Everton came in and scored the 3rd goal for Brazil, man. So Neres definitely got to do better. Dani Alves, I'm not really too worried about Dani Alves, because he's a great player, man. He's been a great player for forever, man. Forever, man. No matter what team he plays for, no matter his age, he has been putting on like a great performance, and he has been performing at a world-class level, man. So I'm not really worried about it, but hopefully he can play better in the next game, man. Because Brazil definitely going to need him, man. I think he's a quality player, and they definitely need him. So I think he got to improve. Well, great game by Brazil, man. So Brazil was very frustrated in the first half, man. I got to give it to Bolivia. Bolivia did some solid defending. Although their defense wasn't all that, I think they really kept Brazil very frustrated in the first half, man. A lot of clearance, a lot of goal line clearance, man, and it was just like clogging the box, letting Brazil like roam down the flank, just run down the flank, but they clogged the box. They didn't allow any passes, crosses, or even lob passes inside the box, man. It was very good. I cleared the ball and getting the ball away from Brazil players from inside the box, man. So Brazil was just like very frustrated. All the shots getting blocked, and I believe they had like a one-on-one, like a empty shot. Like the goalkeeper came out his goal, and it was just like a goalkeeper on the 18-yard box, and one of the Brazilian players, I forgot which player was trying to chip the ball over him, and he were able to end it down, man. If not, it would have been a goal, because the goal was empty, because the goalkeeper came out the box. I think the referee was poor too, man. Brazil players was getting bullied a lot, man. Bolivia looked very physical, man. At one point there was like elbowing players, and they elbowed this guy. What's his name? Richardson. Richardson was getting bullied a lot, bro. They was pushing him, shoving them, punching them, and all that stuff, man. And the referee just letting it go, man. I think that was very, very messed up by the referee. So Coutinho scoring the 1st goal, man, in the 50th minute, thanks to a penalty, man, a handball. on the Bolivian player inside the box, and Brazil was awarded the penalty, and Felipe were able to step up, took the penalty, great penalty by him, and put Brazil up 1-0. And Brazil were able to score within, like, I want to say in the, was it the 50th? I think like 3 minutes later on, man. Yeah, like 3 minutes later on, they were able to score, man. Coutinho with a great header, great cross in front of goal by Firmino, man, and he was just right there on the far post to head it home, man, by himself, man. Great goal by him, and pretty much the Bolivian defense was pretty much napping, man, and Brazil took advantage of that situation and scored the second goal, man. And you know, once Brazil scored that second goal, they started cruising, man. They created a lot of chances. I think Brazil was very poor on the set pieces, especially like the free kicks. It was very poor on the free kicks. Most of them were just going to the wall, or going too high and too wide, man. So they definitely got to work on their set pieces and be more dangerous on set pieces, because that definitely could have helped them in the long term. And the third goal, man, Everton came in for Neres, man, and he were able to score. You know, that goal was remind me of a Messi goal. You know, Messi, like, even Messi or even Robin, Hein Robin for Bayern Munich in Netherlands. Pretty much it was on the left flank, man, and he just cut in and just dribble on top of the 18. You know, Messi always dribble on top of the 18, like skipping plays, man, dribble around plays on top of the 18 until he gets to like the middle part and just curve it in. That's what he did, man. Everton is a class, bro. That was a great goal by Everton, and that was worthy, man. That was probably one of the best goals of the tournament so far. The tournament just started anyway, man, but Brazil had it, man, 3-0. Gabriel Jesus came on in the 65th minute. Didn't really make an impact when he came on. Willian came on, man. Willian came on for Richardson, and he looked very well, man. Fernando looked very well, man. Fernando was all over the pitch, running up and down, man. Firmino looked great up top. Casemiro had a fantastic game. Yeah, man. David Silva and Marquinhos, man. I'm surprised Marquinhos played the center back role. I definitely have him as a right back or one position, man. But him and Silva, man, the two PSG defenders have been playing very well. So Everton, Willian, and Jesus came on. Those guys look good. Bolivia, bro, there's no really bright spot for Bolivia. Castro did all right. He was average today. Saavedra was all right. Bejarano, that's how you say his name. Apologize how you saying it. I think he did all right, man. But their defense was very poor overall. And no really bright spot, man. Their goalkeeper was very poor too, man. So great win for Brazil, man. Possession wise, Brazil was a better team with 74% possession, while Bolivia had 26% possession. Shots in total, man, Brazil just outshoot them like 4-1 with 20 shots in total, and Bolivia had 5 shots in total. Brazil had 5 shots on target. Bolivia only had 1 shot on target, man. So Brazil was clearly the better team, and not really surprised by them beating Bolivia, man. But definitely gotta do better on like versus tougher team that's more stubborn, and team that's gonna give them a fight, not gonna sit back and defend. That team that's gonna attack too and do some very good counter attack, man. But great start by Brazil, man. It could have ended in a 0-0 draw, man. I thought it was gonna end in a 0-0 draw by the way the first half played, man. But good to see Brazil start scoring goals, man. Coutinho definitely gonna be an important play for them. Other players around need to step up too, man. So definitely subscribing. With that, you boys out of here. Peace.